Hello, everyone. I am excited to officially announce that I will be doing video podcasts more often. Freddy encouraged me. On the last episode, we had a video one and it went great. On this episode, it's just audio, but it will be great still. I invited my friend Irma. I met Irma and her husband on my birthday last August. We had a great time celebrating together, and Irma and I connected almost instantaneously. So I was super excited that she said yes when I invited her to be on the episode. Enjoy.
Antisocial Butterfly Podcast. We are here to inspire dreams and help you spread your wings to fly. Baby girl, it's okay to be shy. But now it's time to kiss fear goodbye.
Hello.
Oh, hello. There you are.
I'm here.
Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with little old me.
Oh, of course. Anytime.
I have to tell you something. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Irma. Yes, I know I'm late. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Did not know it was your birthday 2 weeks ago.
Yes, it was.
Exactly 2 weeks ago today. Little did I find out that your husband Edgar is also on the same month, December 5th, I believe. Similarity there that we both share with our husbands. You and Edgar share the same birthday in December. That's super cute. I looked up your sign and you are a Capricorn.
Capricorn,
yeah. I don't know if you're into signs. I'm not too much aware of everything. All I know is that I'm a Leo. People like your sign Capricorn, like all like a few traits of what that is. I screenshotted it, so let me pull it up right now. You mentioned that you guys are goal orientated. You guys are super focused, organized. Keyword organized.
Yes, I love to organize. Yes, very true.
Tell me about what feeling do you get when you clean? Do you get it in the moment? Do you get it after? Or all of the above?
It's all of the above. Like, honestly, once I start, it's like, okay, we're gonna do this, and then as I'm doing it, I'm just like, okay, and then like once I'm done doing it, I'm just like, okay, it's like a happy feeling.
But have you always been that way with like loving to be organized and clean?
I would say like once I turned 18, like it was like a thing where I was like, okay, I need to keep myself organized and like have things my own way, like a certain way that I like, and I know like if I'm looking for something, I know exactly where it is, and it's like, okay, I don't waste time looking for things.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Keep going. I need to hear this.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's not like an OCD thing either. Like it's just how I like things to be. I even color coordinate my clothes.
What I love to see is like those boutiques when they have everything laid out with the jewelry coordinated. You get in there, you know where to go, you have an outfit in mind, and you're like, bam, that little section over there. When you said wasting time looking for things, I wrote that down because that I laugh and that kind of stings because it's just so true. That's the main thing is the time, right? Taking care of yourself so that in the future you know where that item is. When I say busy and I talk to a fellow mom, I'm like, I have no place to tell them that I'm busy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're different busy, right? Different kind of busy. But you have another life, two lives to think about to manage their activities, their feeding schedule, and all of that. So when you said color coded, I'm like, send me a picture of your closet. I'm gonna show me receipts so I can get inspired.
With kids, like it just works like in my favor, like especially like with my oldest, like now that he has school and he's doing virtual, he's on the computer at home doing school, just keeping his like all his stuff, like his books and work that he needs, in just knowing where it is or like where to find it, like he just goes straight to it. It's just easier for him, like he knows where things are, and like he doesn't need my help anymore. Well, that kind of sucks, but like it's
No, that's great. You've raised him up to be not like you're not holding his hand all the time, it sounds like.
yeah. I think because of that he's more independent, like now he does his own thing because he knows where things are, so he just goes and does it.
How old are your kids?
My oldest is he turned 7 next month, and then the baby, he just turned 1 back in November.
Oh, yes, I forget you have just a newborn little baby. So Irma, when you come over
Yes.
to my house one day,
Uh-huh.
judge it. Just be gentle. Be ever so gentle on me. Have mercy on my soul. But
Oh yeah.
you're like, oh yeah. You're like, I will have mercy, just like I had mercy when I met you the first day. And you were probably, I thought I probably scared you the first day that you met me, just because how comfortable I felt with you from day one. So sometimes when I get comfortable with somebody and they don't know me already, sometimes it could be obviously overwhelming, like with like, whoa, girl, like take 10 steps back.
No, I was kind of scared actually, but not like in a bad way. So I was like worried. I was like, they're not gonna like me. Like I overthink a lot of stuff. And that was like my main worry, I guess, on our drive there. I was like, I don't really know her. And we were like, oh, Freddie's wife, she's gonna be there. And I was like, oh no, like it's just like a
Oh,
like a fear. Like I don't know. I guess because I'm more like of the quiet type. Well, I'm really shy, so it's harder for me to like interact with other people, especially like if I've never like talked to them before.
of
So
course. Yeah.
so it's like it's scary for me, I guess.
But you still having that, thoughts and feelings, here you come bearing with gifts and smiles and conversation. It just flowed. It just flowed, honestly, when I met you. And we met at that weekend for our birthday weekend back in August. It was easy. I didn't feel like I had to put on a front or try. Like, you just accepted me for me.
Yeah, and I felt the same way. It was how do they say, or what do they call it? Like we had like an instant connection.
Ooh. So I was looking that up as far as how and why do people, when you meet them for the first time, like sometimes you click right away and sometimes you don't, and sometimes it takes time to develop. And not to say because you guys don't click, or any relationship that you meet in the future that doesn't click right away, it doesn't mean that's not going to be the most amazing relationship that you're ever going to have. But it is cool to experience when you don't know somebody and you just click right away. It's hard, I think, also because of females. I think I also looked that up too, because it came up the article of like, why can't women get along?
Yeah.
It's sad, true. Why do women have a harder time than men to hang out or even keep a relationship, for that matter? What are your thoughts around that?
For me, I kind of feel like there's a lot of insecurities. I guess now, like, there's like a different, like, how would you say, perspective, like, or how people expect a woman to look, like their bodies and stuff. There's been like a lot of talk, or I've seen like a lot of people like on TikTok about the Kardashians and like how like their bodies look, and ever since the Kardashians, like everyone expects like a woman to look a certain way. So for me, I feel like that's what it is.
Why women may have harder time. They may
Mhm.
see another woman that may not look like them come
Yeah.
into their personal bubble, right? And then they might feel some type of feeling, either whatever you want to call it, but it's not a good feeling. It's not a positive feeling. It could be, fill in the blank. It could be insecurity, like you said. It could be they feel threatened. They could feel intimidated, jealous. With our society nowadays, right? With social media, everything is at our easy availability. Just, we could just click and see things. We live in a time where, we don't see the reality of things, and people who have the power of social media, like celebrities, in a sense, morphing their bodies, or they're not portraying how all women's bodies really are. You think that's all it is because that's all you see online. I just go off of how I feel around the person.
Yeah.
How do they make me feel? If I leave a conversation and I feel drained and I feel belittled, down, not encouraged, not inspired, it's not a conversation. I'm not going to, write you out as a bad person. That's not my call. What I'm going to tell myself is I'm going to limit the time I spend with you. People that I want to hang around with are people that inspire me, that motivate me, that are chasing things, that when I leave a conversation with them, I just can't wait to do the next thing. And with you, it didn't feel like I wasn't tired. I felt like, wow, this is refreshing. I feel accepted. I feel safe. I feel confident, comfortable. I could be vulnerable with you. And so that is just an amazing thing that I'm always going to remember from you, Irma. And I just can't thank you enough for just leaving me that memory that I can always have forever.
Oh, that's nice.
I wanted to take a shot to your birthday, but let's just take a shot to you. I had a shot ready here to take for you. I was supposed to do this after your birthday song. Are you drinking anything right now?
Yes, I am. I have a michelada.
Whoa, that sounds delicious. Okay.
Yeah, I was pre-gaming before this because it calms me down.
Well, let me catch up with you, and I'm going to take a shot right now. So
Okay.
here we go. And I don't have enough of a chaser. I thought I had enough, so I don't want to throw this up. So help me, baby Jesus. Woo! Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Yes, I know I'm late, but
That's okay.
we marked it on the calendar now. We marked it on the calendar now. We were talking a little bit about how we met. I wanted to also just rewind that even a little bit further from our birthday. And our husbands, they met first themselves, right? They connected first through Instagram. I think Chavo started hearing the podcast, and they just been friends since then, like linked up. He's always supported him. And Chavo has a podcast, your husband. Well, I say he's Chavo, but his real name is Edgar for everyone that doesn't. They're like, who's Chavo?
It's Chavo.
So yes, but Edgar is his name. And he has a podcast called El Chavo Show. Let's promote his podcast, El Chavo Show. They connected through Instagram, excuse me, and then Alisa connected through us as well through the podcast. We had a birthday coming up, which Alisa shares the same birthday as Freddy, and we're 2 days apart as well. So we all met here in Las Vegas. You guys made that trip out here, which was super awesome. And then we made that not reunion, but that first meetup, right? The first meetup. Well, that was the first time you had ever not seen Alisa face to face, but you guys had FaceTimed and seen each other as far as interacted, other than just messages.
No, I never seen her. Like we never FaceTimed or anything. That was like our first like face to face also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wow.
We had been talking for like a year. No. Yeah, like a year. And then yeah, we finally met face to face that day. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's super awesome. See, and that goes to show to people that, genuine connections can be made online.
Oh yeah.
You just have to be willing to, I guess, put yourself out there or just say hi, hello, supporting you. How does it feel meeting someone that you connected online and finally meeting them face to face?
It was awesome. Like I don't it was just like we had met before. Like it wasn't like we were actually meeting for the first time since we've been talking for so long. Like it was just we just got together, like we've been hanging out for a long time. It was nice. Yeah.
That's so cool. That's how I felt with you too. I felt like I had met you in another life for a few years. Like, I don't know. It was just felt like I had hung out with you before.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. It was so easy to talk to you, and I don't know. I think we even cried a little.
Oh, of course. If I connect with you and there's alcohol involved, we're gonna shed some tears.
Yeah.
We're gonna shed some tears. I struggle with meeting people, connecting with people, being the first to initiate a relationship, or that's just in me, ingrained in me. I know that, I'm aware, but I can overcome it little by little, right? By doing what I'm doing now. So I did not know this of you. You are a Raider fan?
Um.
She's like, no, no, no.
Yes, I'm a Raider fan.
Wait,
My husband's a Raider fan.
You kind of obviously married into that.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I did as well. I wasn't a Raider fan before I married him, but I became a Raider fan. I became a Raider fan, and I proudly am a Raider fan. I don't know about my friend Irma, but I saw a picture of you wearing a beanie of a Raider, and I'm like, that's gonna be the logo for the episode, but not no more.
Not like one of those, what do you call them? Like
Hardcore.
Yeah, like a
fanatic.
hardcore fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
oh, no, me either. Don't get it twisted. I'm not like calling people names and like hating you and causing a fight in Facebook. Like, no. I'm all about the peace in the streets. Just not a hater. Like, you can be around me. I'm not that kind of person where it's like, if your team is playing my team, I'm like, shove it in your face, like, oh, suck it.
Yeah, no.
There is a topic that I wanted to talk about and ask, because I'm ever so curious. How did he propose?
He proposed to me on Christmas.
Oh.
Christmas Eve, sorry. Christmas Eve on 2013, I think. Yeah, because we got married 2014. On Christmas Eve, I was spending Christmas Eve with his family, and it was getting late. I guess we were heading over to his aunt's house for dinner. And since like his family wasn't ready yet, he's like, oh, do you want to go grab something to eat? So we went to Jack in the Box, and on our way there, this song came up on the radio.
No.
And it was Bruno Mars. Can't remember the song, but it was like Marry Me. And it was so weird because I was like, it just came on and we were listening to it, and he was being like quiet, like he like not his...
He was an actor himself. A little thing was off. A little, you know him.
So yeah. And so I was like, okay, like whatever, like it's not a big deal. It was Christmas and we were like rushing. So we get to Jack in the Box, and I ordered tacos, and he didn't get anything. And I thought it was weird because he had told me that he was hungry just out of nowhere. Like, okay, so you're not hungry. So it was like, okay, whatever. So I ate, and then we left. And then there's this park we used to go to, and we used to take our dog Rocky there just to walk him. And then he's like, "Oh, you know what?" And it was like our favorite thing to do, like just take out Rocky for a walk at the park. So he's like, "You know what? The other day I took out Rocky, or we went to the park, and he's like, and he found this thing. Like, it was so weird. He's like, do you want to go see it, or see if we can find it?" And
Mm-hmm.
then so I was like, okay. I was like, let's go. So it was on our way back home. We stopped by the park, and he's like, okay, let's go. It's over here. And so I was like, okay, like, why is Rocky like looking, or why did, or like, what did he drop? Like, what is it? Like, so I was looking for it.
I love how you're putting your investigating glasses already on. Like something, you're asking the right questions.
Yeah, so I was like,
Like
what? Like,
something is going on.
it was so weird. Like, but it was so unexpected. Like, I was just like, okay, like, so we were like looking around for this thing that was like not even there. And then, like, just out of nowhere, he's like, oh, like, he proposed. And I was like, are you serious?
How does he do it? Does he get him down on one knee?
When I was looking down for, I don't even remember what he told me, that there was something on the ground. I was looking on the ground. I was like, okay, well, I can't find it. And I turn around, and he's on one knee.
Oh.
And then, like, he had the ring, and then he's like, oh, he's like he asked me like to marry him. And I was like, wait, are you serious? And then he's like, yeah. And then I was crying, and I said yes.
Oh, so you had no other than like like, you're acting a little weird. You had no clue that he was going to ask you to marry him at that day. That day.
No. And then I I guess it was more like a thing where ever since like we started dating, he was like, oh, like he didn't really like want to get married, or like the idea of having kids. Like, he was just like, no, like he just wants to like live his like, not like live his life, but like just be like, I don't know, like, how do I say
Live
it?
in his own terms, maybe make his
Yeah.
own rules.
Yeah.
Maybe he would do it, but when it didn't, like he didn't want to just do it because he had to. That was the next step that society told him, right? Maybe
Yeah.
that he just wanted to. He was committed to you,
Mm-hmm.
but he just wanted to. I don't know, live like your guys' story his way.
At the time, like, it was like, okay, well, that's fine. Like, it's not a big deal, you know? Like, for me, that's how I felt. And I mean, like, every girl has like the dream of like, oh, where I want to get married, I want to white, like the white dress and everything. But then I was like, okay, well, it's fine. Like, we don't really need that, like, in order to be together. So for me, like, that was like the most unexpected thing for him to do, because I was like, it wasn't in his plans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. And as far as the ring, then, because how did he choose the ring, not knowing? I'm sure maybe they came up. I don't know because he was. Well, I don't know. He wasn't the type of guy to want to settle down and marry. How did he choose the ring for you?
I don't know. I actually never asked him that, but it was like, the ring that he gave me was like exactly what I would have wanted, at the like, if it was like something that we had talked about.
Wow.
So I don't know, like, he did his homework.
I mean, I'm sure maybe studying you, like listening some keywords that maybe popped up here and there. I'm sure maybe that's how he got it, or maybe he just guessed, just knowing you, right? And it's like when it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and he got you the perfect ring because
Yeah.
he's just your guy and he just knows what you would like.
Mm-hmm.
Describe the ring that he got you.
It
What kind of ring is your style then? Because it's like you mentioned, it was the most perfect ring that you would have maybe picked out for yourself.
it was like a silver ring. It had like a baby blue diamond, which is
Ooh.
well,
That's different.
it used to be my favorite color. Now it's like I don't really have one, like a favorite color.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was like my favorite color, and the diamond was like a baby blue. And
That's pretty.
yeah,
It's
it was
different.
just like a small, like something simple, so simple, like that. I guess it's my taste, kind of like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just perfect.
And trust me, I don't know nothing about rings like diamonds and like carats and blah blah blah. I just ask because I love to know what people's style is regarding rings, or even if they, some people don't even do rings. They're like, I don't like a ring. I get tattooed, or we don't do rings, or mine's just a simple band and no diamond, or it's a $10 ring that I got at Target.
Yeah.
So to each their own. So I just love to know. I'm ever so curious how people pick the rings, how they get proposed. I mean, I just love, right?
Yeah.
I love people's stories of how they came to be. You had no idea until you come back home and to show off the news and the ring, right, to your family.
Oh, we didn't tell his family like right away. I think I only told his sister about it, but we didn't tell anyone. I think I told my parents like a week later.
Did you guys not want to, just because you're like, it's Christmas, we don't want to take away from Christmas, or what was your guys' reasoning not to tell the family right there?
I don't know. I don't remember, but it was just like a thing. Okay, we're gonna keep this to ourselves and just enjoy the moment, and then like we'll just wait to see what they say after.
Ooh, that's beautiful. I just love what you said right there. Just you two enjoying what the secret, and just enjoying it for just that, for that moment.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so nice, because nowadays, right, it's like as soon as something happens, you want to post it. You already want to tell somebody about it.
Yeah.
And that's okay if that's your thing. But it is refreshing not do that all the time, and really just have that for you guys for now, and then later telling whoever, or later sharing with the world. Well, thanks for sharing. That's I love the stories and how he proposed at the park. He got the dog involved. Kudo points there for getting the dog involved.
Yeah.
And the park, because that's a park that you guys have been to, so maybe he planning it in his mind, you're like, oh, she's not gonna get thrown off, right? Like, I love the creativity of having some sort of connection to some place you guys been to before.
Yeah.
And giving you almost like a scavenger hunt.
It really was a scavenger hunt, because I was looking for nothing. I was never gonna find it.
You were finding for that ring, girl. You were finding for that ring on your finger. Well, I haven't shared my story of how I got proposed. Do you kind of relive your proposal in a sense when you like see how other people get proposed to?
Sometimes I do, but then I guess for me, just plain and simple is like the weight of my heart, I guess you would say. Because I feel like sometimes when you plan things like big, like extravagant things, like they don't turn out the way you want them to. So I don't know. I love my proposal, and if in the next life it happens the same way, like I would just be happy.
Well, you guys were together for 7 years before he proposed to you, right?
Yes.
Wow. That is a long time. People would say, what is one thing that you guys do like consistently to ensure to keep that relationship alive, the fire alive in your guys' relationship?
We try to do many things. But
the PG-13 things.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Usually what we like to do is we do date night, and
Yes.
we always switch it up. Like we don't always go out to like have dinner or watch a movie or like just do things like that. At times we do date night, but we just sit and like we talk to each other. Like we talk about things that bother us, or like our goals, or like things that we want to do.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, and then it's like I feel like just with us, like we don't need to put too much effort. Like we just go out, or like if we go out to eat, to have dinner, whatever, we could go to McDonald's and just um get our food and bring it back home and just eat it, and we'll talk, and we'll just have a good time. Like that for us, that works. Um at times it gets hard because of the kids, but um we we always try to make it work. Like for us, it's not an issue bringing the kids or like having the kids there. We also give each other space, I would say. Like he has like a certain day where he just, not that he wants to be alone, but he wants like his own time to do things that he loves. And so like I'll take the kids, I'll bring them with me, like we'll go shopping, we'll do whatever we need to do. And then same with me, like if I need a day out, like I'll go do my nails, or I'll just go shopping, do stuff on our own, like, and that also helps.
You talk about advice with a couple, like you always talk about things to do together to
Yeah.
be a better couple. You
Hmm.
never really hardly hear you need your guys' space, and you do. And even for people who are not in relationships, I feel like you have to give yourself that space by yourself.
Yeah. And can I say something?
Yeah.
Self-care self-care is I guess something that I didn't prioritize. um and I started noticing that after I listened to your podcast and you were talking about self-care, and I was like, wow, like how, like she has like really good points too, like where I was like, I'm not doing this, like I'm not taking care of myself. It was just something that I wasn't prioritizing, and like it just hit me, and I was like, no, I need to make a change, and I did.
Oh,
And
that's
I don't know, I just feel like I'm a better person because of that. So thank
oh,
you for that.
Irma. I want to just share something that truly touched my heart that you gave me, and I'm wearing it right now. I've been wearing it for the last 3 days, and it's this beautiful, beautiful. I shared it with my episode before with Freddie when we did our movie review. Irma gifted me this beautiful that it has a paw print. So already when I saw the paw print, I was already bawling my eyes out. Let me tell you, because it's just a sensitive thing of losing my baby boy, and so I saw this, and I'm like, oh, I know what this represents. And then little did I know that there's more behind this, right? Mirror like circle keyhole, if you kind of can describe it, and you look into it, and there's photos that Irma chose. They're all of my kids. I say kids because they're my furry kids, but all of my furry kids, ones that I've passed away and are in doggy heaven, my new one, Cutie, and I'm like, what? So the fact that you can see photos, you can choose your own photos to go into this necklace that you can always see and look at. I was like, the technology, right? Like, where have we come? Irma, how did you find out about this?
I saw it on TikTok.
Oh, of course, TikTok.
Yeah, I see everything on TikTok. Oh my god, it's TikTok is my best friend. The videos where people organize things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's where I spend hours watching people just organize things. Yeah, I saw it on TikTok and I was like, "Oh, this is so cute." And I went on their website and I saw the paw print. At first I had seen the heart. There was a heart,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Oh, that's cute." And then I saw the paw print, and I don't know if Freddie told you, but he's the one that sent me the pictures.
No.
Yeah, he sent me the pictures. I asked him for pictures of all of your dogs that you've had,
Uh-huh.
and he sent me the pictures. I was able to like put them all together. So and then I did that. And then I also made one for Elisa. She sent me a picture of her and her dad, and she told me it was her favorite picture of her
Oh, okay.
of her
She
dad.
has the heart one you were describing.
Yes, the heart one.
That's just awesome. Like that you did that, Irma. Thank you so much for everything. If you want to be found on the socials for any listeners that are out there, shoot them where they can find you on all socials.
My Instagram and TikTok is Irma_Gomez 1.
Yes, the only one.
Yes. I just do videos with my kids, mostly the cat, and yeah.
I love it. Thank you, Irma, for being here on this episode. You are so fun. I knew this was going to be nothing I needed to worry about to talk to you, even though I was sweating waterfalls in my armpits, nervous, preparing for this. But why? Why? I keep telling myself it's Irma. I'm comfortable around her. She's cool. But here I am, wanting to take 10 shots. But I'm like, no. The first shot that I took with you was actually when I sang happy birthday to you. So I'm actually kind of proud of that.
Yeah.
But Irma, thank you for being on the episode. I hope you had fun. And I can't wait, hopefully, to have you back.
Yeah, this was so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Bye, Irma.
Bye, Lizzie.